A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Captain Lee speaking. On behalf of all the crew on board, I would like to welcome all of you on our flight CW2411 bound for Singapore. I hope you've enjoyed flying with us. I wish you a pleasant day ahead.
Charlie!
Yes, boss.
Where's the rest of the money?
What do you mean? We passed it all to you.
There's only 50K here.
Cannot be. We passed you a total of 130,000 at the airport.
And where's the balance? At least 80K USD is gone. Please, you have to help us get it back. I'm sure I had it from the time we boarded the plane.
Something must have happened during the flight. Maybe someone took it.
Okay, sir, give me a moment. I will inform the IO in charge.
Alex speaking. Sounds like a potential theft on board case. I'm coming over.
Sir, this is the victim.
Hello, I'm Senior Investigation Officer Alex Lam from Airport Police Division. I'll need more details from you about the case. Please follow me. So all the cash you were carrying, it was all in different currencies?
Yes, but the largest amount was in USD. I run a jewelry business. Every year, we go to Hong Kong for this trade fair. And before this, we were in Bangkok.
The money that was being carried was from the proceeds from these sales?
USD-wise, 130,000, around there. You can check with Victor. He did the online declaration.
Yes, I always submit the CBNI form, which we need to do when we're entering or leaving Singapore with more than 20K SGD. All the amounts are listed here.
And this amount corresponds with your total sales for the weekend?
Yes, we also have all the receipts from our sales if you need to verify.
So, walk me through the process. When was the last time you had all the cash on hand with you?
On the last day of the fair, I split up the USD among all my staff. 20K USD each.
And that's your usual practice?
For safekeeping, just in case anything happens.
But you said that on the plane, you were carrying all the money with you.
Oh, I collected it back from them before boarding. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Then 120, 130. Okay.
Final call for flight CW2411
Boss,
to
we better
Singapore.
start boarding now.
We currently
Let's call
ask all
already.
remaining passengers to proceed on board now. Thank you for your cooperation.
When we land, Charlie and I will go back to office. The rest of you can go home and rest. Okay?
Thank you, boss.
So you all handed over all the cash at the departure gate, in plain view of everyone who was at the gate?
I mean, I don't think we were that obvious about it.
And did you happen to notice if anybody was watching when you all handed over the money?
I don't think so. It happened quite fast.
And the last time you were sure all the money was there was when you checked the bag before takeoff.
Yes.
Was there any point in time that you left the bag unattended?
did go to the toilet, but only once. And that was while boarding was still ongoing. My staff were all sitting around me. They'll definitely see if someone tried to access my bag. I was in there for only 2 or 3 minutes.
So when you returned, did you notice anything different about your bag?
No, nothing different.
And did you stay awake for the rest of the flight?
But Victor did close his eyes to rest for a while.
But it was only for a few minutes. Before landing. I'm not sure.
But while you're resting, is it possible that someone could have accessed your backpack without your knowledge? And after landing, the whole time, you had your backpack with you?
Yes, I had my backpack all the way.
From there, you went straight to your office.
Yeah, for security reasons. I thought better to put it in the safe straight away. That's our SOP.
When we got back to the office, that's when Victor suddenly realized the USD has been stolen.
Sir, I spoke to another employee called Julia and the other 3 staff. Their accounts match up to the statements given by Victor and Charlie.
And you've started looking at the flight manifest.
Yes, sir. We're working on it.
Okay, it's good to be cautious, even in an aircraft.
Sir, there's one passenger that we flagged, Peng Hui.
He's supposed to transit in Singapore and continue on to Jakarta.
Let me guess, he wasn't on the connecting flight.
He also didn't provide his address of where he's staying in Singapore.
Okay, let's track him down.
Yes, sir. So this is Peng Hui in black.
Yep. And here he is again.
Do we know where he went?
Yes, sir. We checked with the taxi company and they provided us with the drop-off location.
The hotel?
Yes, and we confirmed it by checking the poll cam footage outside the hotel. Our guys have spoken to the hotel staff and they confirmed that Peng Hui did check in, but then he left the hotel shortly after that.
How long is he staying?
Just one night.
He'll be back. And when he comes back to his room, we'll be ready. Are you Peng Hui?
Yes.
I'm Senior Investigation Officer Alex Lam from Airport Police Division. We'd like to ask you a few questions about a case you're investigating. Let's go to your room. Check the luggage. You were supposed to be on a connecting flight to Jakarta. Why didn't you take the flight?
I changed my mind.
Sir,
Why did you miss your connecting flight?
I thought since I was in Singapore, why not stay one day?
Please empty your bag onto the bed. Empty your bag onto the bed, please.
sir, this is from the local casino.
You see? Okay. I just come from there. I want money.
Your wallet as well, please. You flew in from Hong Kong. You landed around 12 noon. You went straight to the casino. How much money did you bring to Singapore? Are you aware that it's an offense to bring in more than 20K SGD without making a declaration?
When I came, I had less. I went to casino. I want money.
You also remitted some money, right?
What about the Hong Kong dollars? Where did you get it from?
I want money at Macau casino. I fly from Hong Kong. Of course I have Hong Kong dollars.
Which casino?
I don't remember.
So all this money came from casinos. You must be very lucky.
Lady Luck really shining on me.
Peng Hui, you're under arrest for suspected theft offenses. Cuff him.
Arrest me for what? I told you already. I won the money at the casino.
The remittance receipt amount is almost 10K SGD. How much did you remit in total?
You have my things. You check for yourself.
So what's your purpose in coming to Singapore?
I told you, I come for holiday. I won money in Macau. I thought, why not try here?
Holiday for only one night?
I travel everywhere. I've been to Egypt, to Turkey, Pakistan, Cambodia, Malaysia, Hong Kong.
Sounds like a long holiday.
I was released from prison a few years back. I was inside for 13 years in China for stealing. No chance for a holiday. But now, I'm a changed man. I'm looking for work.
Okay, this is the plan for tomorrow morning. Team A, you will go and verify his claim to the casino.
Team B, you will look into the remittances and interview the agents.
Team C, you will check all the CCTVs. I want to find out exactly how much Ping Wei remitted and which agents he used.
Yes, sir.
Dismissed. One more thing. Victor Tan said he was carrying cash in other currencies beside USD.
His report only mentioned the USD.
We need to confirm with him about the Hong Kong dollar and other currencies.
Actually, I didn't even check. I was so focused on the USD, I haven't even counted the rest yet.
According to your report, you had around 120k Hong Kong dollars, correct?
Supposed to be 122k. But there's only 52k here.
Can you confirm that nobody has accessed this clear money pouch since you put it inside the safe?
Yes.
So we're 70k short.
So, you found the guy already?
Our investigation is still in progress. Here's what we know so far, sir. Upon landing, Ping Wei took a taxi straight to the hotel. Shortly after that, he went to the casino.
The casino has verified his transactions. He exchanged about 30k USD into chips and then exchanged them back into SGD before he left.
After that, he went to the remittance agencies. Ping Wei remitted in total more than 37k SGD, half to his wife, half to his brother.
He spread this out over 4 different transactions with 2 remittance agents.
After that, he went back to the casino and gambled some more.
When he finally left the casino for the second time, that's when he went back to the hotel where we arrested him.
Let's see if he'll tell us the truth this time.
I have already told you the truth. I have done nothing wrong.
We know you remitted more than 37k SGD, half to your wife, half to your brother.
Tell us how you got the money. If you really won it in the casino, tell us which casino.
Okay, I tell you. Some of the money I won in Macau casino. The rest, I found it on the plane, on the floor.
So you found the money on the floor?
In a purple plastic bag.
Did you see it during the flight?
No, I was trying to rest. I did not see what happened.
So when did you see it?
After we landed. It was there. I tripped on it. I picked it up to see what was inside. I could not see how much, but I knew it was a lot.
So you actually knew that you were carrying more than 20k SGD in cash. Why didn't you declare it?
I thought it was fake.
You're changing your story again. Earlier, you told us that you came in with less than 20k SGD. Now you're telling us that you found money on the plane, but didn't make a declaration because you thought it was fake. Tell us the truth.
I have nothing to say about that.
So finding this money on the plane had nothing to do with your decision to skip taking your flight to Jakarta and go to the casino here?
Because that's what you told us earlier.
So what did you do after you left the airport?
I went to the hotel. I checked the money. That's when I realized. Probably real money.
So why did you keep the money? You can still make a report and return it.
Like I say, Lady Luck was shining on me. I thought I was fated to find that money.
Tell us what really happened during the flight.
I told you already. I was sleeping.
And later, you found a plastic bag with USD on the floor of the plane. You also had 70K Hong Kong dollars in your possession. Did you take the money from another passenger's bag?
No, I did not. I told you already how I got the money.
Peng Hui, tell us the truth.
I have nothing more to say.
Sir, following our investigations, this is what we believed happened. Our suspect was at the departure gate. He witnessed the money exchanging hands. The suspect knew that the money was in a backpack. He waited for the perfect moment to commit his crime. That's when he struck. He took the money.
And that's when he decided to change his travel plans.
He checked into a hotel, went to the casino, then to remit money, and back to the casino again.
And you've blocked off all the remittances.
Yes, sir. As soon as we confirmed which agents he used.
Peng Hui thought he could simply take off with someone else's money. But now, looks like he's going to be grounded.
In the case you've just seen, an opportunistic offender thought he could get away with theft on board an aircraft. Thanks to swift investigations by officers from the Airport Police Division, the offender was identified and brought to justice within hours after the police report had been made. Passengers can protect themselves from becoming victims of crime by adopting these measures during flights. Keep your cash and valuables with you at all times instead of placing them inside the overhead compartments. Be wary of passengers who are seen opening overhead compartments and retrieving items or rummaging through baggage. Finally, alert the cabin crew of such suspicious behavior. The police take a serious view of theft cases on board aircraft, and offenders will be dealt with firmly in accordance with the law.
Did you know that the festive season can present increased opportunities for certain crimes? As we welcome the new year, staying vigilant helps us be safe while enjoying the festivities. When shopping or dining out, never leave your belongings unattended. Keep your handbag in front of you with the zip closed and avoid carrying excessive cash or jewellery. Be cautious, especially of strangers creating distractions. If you travel overseas during the festive period, secure all entry points of your home with sturdy locks. Consider installing visible security measures like CCTV cameras. So now you know, let's work together to stay safe this festive season. And now, here's how the National Crime Prevention Council is bringing the crime prevention message closer to you.
We are here at the National Crime Prevention Council Roadshow with Dr. Carol, council member from the NCPC. Hi, Dr. Carol.
Hello, hi.
For those who may not be aware, maybe you can tell us more about what NCPC does.
Sure. In the last 44 years, the National Crime Prevention Council has been focusing on raising awareness and public education efforts. So in Singapore, we often take for granted our safety. So we hope to reinforce the message that low crime is not no crime.
Right. The air here is buzzing with excitement. What's NCPC's approach to this year's roadshow?
So this year's roadshow sees a series of public education initiatives. If you go around the roadshow, you will see different booths equipping members of the public with the know-how on how to keep safe and protect themselves in different situations, ranging from physical crimes as well as online scams.
That's interesting. Now, there are 5 different interactive zones, each with a fun activity as well as an important message about crime prevention. Let's check it out. In the I Spy a Goodbye zone, tiny versions of real places such as hawker center were constructed. Theft can happen in seconds if we're unaware of our surroundings. Visitors use mini cameras to zoom in, spot clues, and unlock tips on how to prevent theft. They were looking for 2 things: how to keep your stuff safe and the penalties for theft. Ultimately learning how to stop thieves from forcing you to say goodbye to your belongings. Familiar danger puts visitors where outrage of modesty most commonly happens, in the lift or on the train, with informative exhibits on how to spot, avoid, and report molestation and taking of upskirt photos and videos. There were also helpful tips such as do's and don'ts, where to stand, how to create space, and what to do if something feels wrong. Most importantly, how to find help and make a report if something happens. Visitors also learned about the serious penalties for such crimes. In this challenge, visitors played an interactive quiz to test their knowledge on scam prevention, scoring points for doing it right. Phishing links, fake jobs, investments that are too good to be true, government impersonations, and scam threats come from just about anywhere these days. In Shady Alley, visitors learn to employ our best defenses against scams. The 24/7 Scam Shield Helpline, 1799, Scam Shield app, Good Cyber Hygiene, and Money Lock. At the Crimewatch feature wall, visitors were able to catch classic Crimewatch moments, just like how they used to gather with their families every time Crimewatch was on. They also took selfies and shared their favorite Crimewatch memories on social media. And here is something to look forward to. Next year, we'll be celebrating Crimewatch's 40th anniversary. Be sure to stay tuned and join us as we mark this special milestone together. Guest of honor for the event, Minister of State Goh Pei Ming was also present to check out the booths and stopped by the Crimewatch booth to catch up with some of the Crimewatch hosts. The NCPC Roadshow was a huge success with fun, educational activities for the whole family. But it's not all fun and games when it comes to crime. At the end of the day, everyone plays a part in crime prevention. Remember, crime prevention is a shared responsibility.
With the festive season here, beware of phishing scams. Scammers target online shoppers with attractive deals but become uncontactable after payment. They may also send malicious links requesting direct payments or offering delivery deals that steal your personal and banking information. Purchase exclusively from reputable sources and utilize the secure payment options provided by the platform. Avoid direct bank transfers or advance payments to sellers. Refrain from using clickable links or QR codes from unknown persons to make payments, and always check webpage addresses for discrepancies. When in doubt, verify suspicious messages, phone numbers, and website links via the Scam Shield app. You can also visit the Scam Shield website for more information. Together, we can act against scams to safeguard our community.
We've come to the end of this season of Crimewatch. This year, we highlighted topical crimes of concern ranging from housebreaking and theft, cheating and money mule offences to scams and traffic offences. These cases show how our dedicated police officers work hard to safeguard every day and bring offenders to justice. In 2026, Crimewatch will celebrate its 40th anniversary, and we would like to thank our viewers and community partners for your strong support over the years. Let's continue working together to prevent, deter, and detect crime.